Hello guys.
Hello.
So my niece, who's nearly 1, she does this thing when she's frustrated. So like when we take something away from her or she's reaching for everything and we're pulling it away because it's dangerous, she goes like this. She gets a little fist and she scrunches them up and she scrunches her feet up and she goes, and then releases it. And when I told my colleague the other day, she said, she hasn't learned how to regulate her emotions. And it really struck me because I thought, no, she is regulating her emotions. And I thought, we live in a world where regulating your emotions means suppressing your emotions, especially when we talk about intense emotions such as anger and sadness. Because when you show anger, you're out of control. And when you show sadness, you're weak. And we also live in a world that is obviously hyperlogical. Hyperlogical. But because none of us are actually feeling these intense emotions and then letting them go, we're actually all making decisions out of our emotions. When we feel our emotions and we let them go, then we can proceed to make more practical, logical decisions.
That's right. They no longer control us.
Control us.
Absolutely. So we can think about emotions as being energy in motion or emotion, which is a really nice way of, you can imagine the sensations moving through the body and being released once they've been properly felt. When it comes to emotions like anger and sadness, which can obviously be very intense, we have learnt in our society that they are bad emotions. You're not supposed to feel them, which of course means that when they do arise, instead of allowing the energy to pass through the body as it is designed to do, we hold on to it, we suppress it, we ignore it, we resist it, and then it becomes lodged in the body. And that can have really negative consequences.
It's also really good to note, just like Inside Out, that beautiful Pixar film, joy and sadness, they can't exist without each other. They're another kind of dualistic natures that have to come into unity. You can't be like a mental case like joy spinning around and suppressing the sadness, because it's like you're always going to feel them together. When you feel really joyful in a moment, you're always going to feel sadness because that moment will pass. And when you feel sadness, there is a bit of joy there because you have loved something so much that you're sad it's going away. They need to come into unity. They're two sides of the same coin. We must accept that sadness and joy are dark and light, moon and sun. They
can't exist without the other.
Can't exist without the other one.
Yeah. So in this video, we're going to show you 4 techniques to help you feel and move really intense emotions like anger and sadness. I just had the most yucky conversation at work and I feel like it's just like sticking to me. So I'm gonna like just shake my body and release all of that horrible energy.
I've had the worst day at work and a terrible time on the roads. And I feel so frustrated. I'm going to go scream into my pillow. I like to
I'm just feeling like a lot of anger coming up. I think it's stuff that I've repressed from years ago, but I feel like I need to release it, so I'm going to do some stomping.
I feel really sad and I keep crying at like dog TV ads and Virgin River, and I think I just need to like have a big cry alone on my own. So I'm going to go do that now. In bed. And last but not least, a hug is a really, really good way to calm the nervous system.
And if you don't have someone to cuddle, you can always give yourself a hug. That will do the same thing.